So we have a estimate of the number of college students who will dress up. We got 30 students. Probably all 30 will dress up for Halloween. Is 0.65 raised to the 30th. Now, the interesting thing there is that if you type this in, 0.65 raised to the 30th, if you use your calculator to do this, we can get rid of that. If you use your calculator to do this, when you type in 0.65 raised to the 30th, wrong button, raised to the 30th, you actually get a really, really small number. You get 2.44 e to the negative 6. Now, the question earlier today, and the question that you probably are having to yourself is, on the test, what the hell am I supposed to write? Like, I got this answer, where do I put? And what most people do, who are confused and scared, is to go like this. And some of you go like that. Perfect. That's what I'm going with. That's what the calculator says. Well, the answer is actually 0.0000244. That would be a sufficiently good answer. You're moving the decimal point 6 places to the left. Or you could just write down 2.44 times 10 to the negative 6. But the important thing is just show your work. As long as you show your work, the answer is almost immaterial to me at that point. Okay? I really, really don't care about that at all. Okay. Any questions on that? Going once? Going twice? See, I clearly need to record you guys more often. Then you get used to it, and then you just ask questions. You don't care anymore. Right now, people are like this. Here, let me pause and take questions. Hold on. And we're back. I know you don't think I went anywhere because it just paused. But anyway, who cares? All right. What's probably that none of them dress up? Well, that's 0.35 raised to the 30th. Now, one of the questions I get all the time is, well, how do you get 0.35? Again, if 65% are going to dress up, then the remaining percentage will not, because this is binomial, right? There's only two outcomes. Either you do or you don't. If 65% do, then the other 35% don't. If you type that in, that's actually even worse. That's 2.099 e to the negative 14. Okay? That's really bad. Okay, that's somewhere between forget about it and you're crazy. Okay? It's not going to happen there either. So. Now, again, I bring all this up to say to you that bless you. I bring all this up to say to you that when you see these problems, you don't necessarily know what section they're from. We okay?
I can't tell what that says.
Well, what says?
2.0. Is that another?
This is a 9.
Okay.
That's a 9, clearly. 9.
I didn't know if you heard
9.
I was like, what is that? Way worse.
Or a Q, depending on how you want to look at that. Okay. Much better. All right. Exactly 20 students will show up, or exactly 20 students, whatever the heck we're talking about, dress up. So, exactly 20, how do you do that? 30. Go ahead.
30 NCR.
30C. 20.
Times 0.65 20.
65 to the 20th.
Times 0.04 to 10.
0.04.
Or no, I'm sorry, 0.4. I looked at the wrong one. 0.35.
0.35 to the 10th. If you're going to type that in, 30, math, PRB, NCR, 20.65 raised to the 20th, 0.35 raised to the 10th, 0.1502.
Do you want us to actually work that out?
Yes, this is one that you actually would work out. Yes, ma'am. If it doesn't say set up, that means I'm expecting you to get an answer. Okay. Generally, on ones where the answer is going to be kind of foreign, like the other ones that you saw, I typically would say set up. Okay. All right. Now, here's, I think, one of the hardest ones. More than 26. And what does that mean? 27 through 30. 27 through 30. Not 26. Why? More than 26 means over 26. So this is the probability of 27 plus the probability of 28 plus the probability of 29 plus the probability of 30. Now again, as we do this, people will say, that's a lot of work for one problem. Well, at least I didn't say more than 15. You'd be in a real hurt or a real ball of wax. So 30 choose 27, 27, 27 times 0.65 to the 27 times 0.35 to the third, 30 choose 28, 0.65 to the 28th, 0.35 to the second, plus 30 choose 29, 0.65 to the 29, 0.35 to the first, plus probability that all 30 show up, 0.65 raised to the 30th. Although you found that earlier. This was found earlier. Okay? And that's what the setup looks like. That's what I mean when I say setup only. Give me 1 second, I'll scroll up. Okay.
Never mind.
Do I need to press pause?
No.
Okay. Questions on that? I'm telling y'all, y'all write that kind of formula down and you show it to somebody, just be like, here, this is what we're doing in class. Show them that, you're going to look so smart. Okay? All right. What's the average? What's the mean? The mean number of students who will dress up is mu equals n times p. So, I do have manners, just not very good. 30 times 0.65. What's 30 times 0.65? You see, I would do that in my head, but then you'd call me a nerd, and I don't want that. 19.5. Did you do that in your head, Grace? Oh, you didn't? Okay. I didn't want to call you a nerd. 19.5. Now you're going to take the square root. You see, the standard deviation is equal to the square root of n times p times q, right? So the square root of n times p times q is the square root of 30 times 0.65 times 0.35. You did do it there or you didn't do it there?
I don't know how to use this.
Oh, how to do the square root?
Yes.
Okay. Do the square root, hit second, so in your case you hit the blue button, and then hit the x squared key.
It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working? Is it on?
Nothing happened.
Nothing's going to happen at first.
Yeah, nothing happens when you first press it. All right, give me a second. Let me just type it in. So it's square root 30 times 0.65 times 0.35. Bada bing, bada boom. 2.61. And we will capture those.